So in this video, I figured we'll do something a little bit more interesting and take a look at 5 unique and kind of special watches that you can purchase new for under $2,500. Now, what I mean by unique is the watch has to have some kind of distinguishing feature or design language to it that makes the watch stand out from the crowd. I do want to mention that this list is not laid out as like good or better or best. Instead, these numbers, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are just for reference. So the first unique watch I've got for you guys is the Oris Big Crown Propilot Altimeter. Now this is one hell of a unique and capable pilot's watch. It features the workhorse SW200-1 movement by Sellita. It's got a big 47mm case with a nice looking and easy to read dial. But what really sets this apart is the fact that it can show you your altitude. And that's just super cool and very unique, especially on a fully mechanical watch. So if you want one, the retail price is around $4,000, which is a lot, and way above the limit of $2,500, which we have in this video. But if you want to, you will be able to find this watch at a gray market dealer, like for example Joma's shop, brand spanking new, for just above $2,500, around $2,600. Next up, we have the NOMOS Club Automatic with the reference 751. Now this watch might not have any super cool features, but it definitely has a design that's hard to forget and hard not to like. It's a 40mm watch with a very contemporary design. The dial is beautiful. I just love the color combinations, how the lume looks and the sub dial for the seconds. It just fits this watch design so well. Now it's even got 100 meters of water resistance, so if you want to, you could throw on a rubber strap or even a mesh band, which I think would look very nice on this watch, and go swimming and showering with this watch and have it as a daily, not beater, but a daily watch that you don't have to care about so much. In terms of the beating heart in the Club Automatic, you've got a mechanical NOMOS in-house caliber called the DUW 5001. And this watch also retails for just above $2,500. Now next up on the list is the Seiko Astron GPS Solar. Now this watch is for all of you tech nerds or time freaks out there. Now I guess you could say that this watch is basically the Patek Philippe of the world's GPS and solar watches, just because it's so refined and just works so well. Now what they've done is they basically eliminated the needs to adjust and actually even touch the watch, at all. Number one, there's no need to ever do a battery change, as the battery inside of it charges via the sun or light. And number two, you're never gonna have to correct the time or date, as it synchronizes with a GPS satellite to get the exact time right by an atomic clock. So yes, this watch will never tell the wrong time, even if you're traveling, because as I said, it's got GPS and can thereby change the time accordingly. What a nice beater watch, right? Oh, and also it costs just around $2,000. Now this next watch on the list is just pure insanity, spec-wise that is. It's a pure diving and sports watch packed with amazing features, specs, and not to mention a great looking toolish design. I'm talking about the Sinn UX SDR GSG9 edition, and it's something special. Now first of all, it has an extremely accurate, shock resistant, temperature compensated, and anti-magnetic movement that shouldn't lose or gain more than around 10 seconds per year. The case is made out of bead blasted German submarine steel, and that's very fitting as the case of this watch has a water resistance rating of 1200 bar. That's 12,000 meters. But yeah, that's just the case. The actual movement inside of the watch is rated at 500 bars, so that's 5,000 meters. So I guess you could say that this watch is a 5,000 meter water resistance rated watch and not 12,000. But yeah, the case is, which is very, very cool. And 5,000 is not too shabby either. I just gotta say, the Sinn UX is probably the most durable and crazy spec obtainable watch that I have ever seen. It also features a few Sinn technologies, such as the hydro technology, which gets rid of reflections of the crystal underwater, so that's definitely useful. It's also very temperature resistant, so it should be able to perform at -20 degrees and up to 60 degrees, that being without losing any accuracy at all. And the price of this watch is just around $2,100, which is just phenomenal for a watch with 12,000 meters or 5,000 meters of water resistance and just a super accurate quartz movement. Now lastly, but certainly not least, I present to you a great value proposition, and it's a mechanical 40mm dress watch from Junghans called the Meister calendar. Now what's really interesting about this watch is that for around $2,000 you get a mechanical watch with the date, the weekday, the month, and to top it all off, it also has a Moonphase. Now that's a whole plethora of complications, especially for a watch like this one with a good reputable name and for just $2,000. You just can't go wrong with this one. So there you guys go. Now that I mentioned all of these really unique and cool watches, please feel free to let me know which one of them you guys like the most. And also please comment your own suggestions in the comment section down below. And feel free to subscribe and like this video. I appreciate it a lot. And with that said, thanks for watching. Adios.